Welcome everybody. I am Marilee Burnett, your tarot reader and astrologer, back again with messages for the week of September 11th, 2023. And of course, we have a moment of silence for 9/11. So let's pause and do that. The big energy this week is all about the new moon in Virgo and the end of Mercury retrograde. So if I can insert a little bit of applause noise here, that would be for the end of yet another Mercury retrograde that, yes, you will again have survived. I don't know about you, but this has been really interesting. Of course, I'm Virgo rising, so for me, it has caused me to just relax, focus on myself, being healthy, and noticing where I'm not. So it'll be interesting to hear in the comments down below what that has been like for you. But that new moon event happens on Thursday, and really just after it, by Friday, we have the end of Mercury retrograde. So this is the culmination with this new moon of all the work that you've done during Mercury retrograde and an opportunity for a brand new beginning to occur for you. So it's a really eventful, positive week ahead with some amazing opportunities, as long as you are willing, obviously, to show up for them. So the week will start on Monday with the moon in the fun, fiery, passionate sign of Leo. It'll be speaking in harmony with Venus, who is off her retrograde point and moving forward, and still in a continued square with Jupiter. Jupiter, of course, is in Venus's home sign of Taurus. So it's a conversation where we are making changes because we're beginning to see, with the help of Jupiter and Taurus, the things that are a part of our life that we really don't receive any value from. And if there's no payout, we're just not going to invest time and energy in whatever situation this is showing up for you. So we continue that energy as the week begins. Then the moon will continue to progress through the sign of Leo until it is meeting up to have a distinct conversation with Mercury on Wednesday. It's like the beginnings of the messages around what your new moon intentions should be focused on. So pay close attention to the downloads and the information that you get that are coming in as of Wednesday, and then be ready to do your new moon wishing ceremonies as of Thursday. Had a fun time with my group called Sip and Stars this past Saturday, as we all came together to better understand the energy of the sign of Virgo. And then we looked at all of the houses and where our new beginnings could happen and how we could set our intentions for those things. And then I do free chart readings. So you really should join. The link to the Sip and Stars group for next month is down below. And that is going to be a really powerful, impactful one because it will be a new moon solar eclipse. So come join us. You will not want to miss it. So let's start talking more in depth about this new moon and what you can expect, because we'll be, as I mentioned, under the influence of this energy most of the week. And so you want to be in tune with it. As I get into the tarot card portion of this week's session, I will be drawing a card with a special message for you, for your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. So be sure to watch for all three. I mentioned that two things happening this week: Mercury ending its retrograde and the new moon, which means the moon and sun coming together in a conjunction in the same sign. All of this happening in the sign of Virgo. Virgo is the sixth sign of the zodiac. It rules the sixth house. Virgo's about organization, details, planning, your health, your pets, your work, your day-to-day activities, being of service to other. And Mercury rules the sign of Virgo. It's the second sign that it rules. First being Gemini, second being Virgo. I like to say in Gemini, you're learning and understanding all the details, how to communicate, how to learn, how to think. And then when you get to Virgo, you're taking all that you've learned and now you know how to apply it. You know how to create a plan. You know how to outline all of the details of what you need to get done and get accomplished. You know how to focus in on your health. You have a natural tendency for communicating with pets, for instance. What's really interesting about this new moon is the fact that it's happening at 21 degrees of the sign of Virgo. And that is the almost exact degree that Mercury began its retrograde. There are no accidents in astrology. There are no coincidences. There is just a greater plan that we are not always aware of unless you follow astrology. And so this would say, whatever work you have been doing, because of the fact that you've been doing the work, there's this wonderful new opportunity presenting itself to you. So this is a pretty exciting new moon. And adding to the excitement is the planet of excitement and surprise and innovation and invention and unexpected things is Uranus. So Uranus is in Taurus, exactly almost trine to the sun and the moon. Not far, but a little far for an exact conjunction is Jupiter as well, sitting at 15 degrees, and both planets are retrograde. So this new beginning has all this retrograde energy involved in it. So this is definitely things that go back even as far as that March and April timeframe when Mercury first went through Taurus, where it had its last retrograde. So this is a new beginning, but it's completely based on the learnings of the past. It's based on the information and the details that you've been connecting the dots with. But that Uranus energy always is so interesting. Uranus with Jupiter is like surprise blessings, surprise growth opportunities, right? Unexpected downloads, unexpected ideas. Like somebody out there could create some invention as a result of this energy. So it's a really, really great opportunity. And then really far on the other side of that sun and moon conjunction in Virgo is still Pluto retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. Now, I like Pluto to be a little closer. It moves very slow. It's a very, very far outer planet, but it's still harmonious energy. And that means there's harmonious energy between 3 earth signs. That does create a grand earth trine that's very, very wide. So again, there's some influence there. I don't want to ignore it, but I feel the stronger energy is coming from the sun, the moon, and Uranus because of how closely they are connected. But there's also this interesting dialogue still between Neptune and Pluto. They've been speaking in sextile together for some time, and they will for some time because neither moves very far very fast. And that means there's always this little undercurrent going on when these two planets are working together. Things that are happening beneath the surface that we're not aware of. But when the energy point gets activated, like it does with this new moon, things can be brought to the surface for us to understand. Neptune in Pisces, of course, is strong there. It's dreamy, it's creative, it is psychic, and when it has an opposition, like the sun shining a light on it, everything that's been hidden beneath the surface has to come up. A light is shined on Neptune in Pisces in a way that helps you create new boundaries for yourself. It helps you remove things from your life that have been diluting you. Maybe you've been diluting yourself. So there's some really interesting opportunity that you have this aha moment, this download from spirit to experience all at the time of this new moon. So it's not a time to keep yourself locked away or hidden or ignoring what's going on around you. It is a time to take those rose-colored glasses off, see what you need to see, set those good boundaries, and all of those things show you making the effort to connect with this universal energy of new beginnings. And when you're connected in a positive way, those new beginnings come in easily, quickly, effortlessly, which is exactly what you want when you're trying to create new beginnings. So a lot going on this week, but it's pretty exciting, and I always love the element of surprise, which Uranus is going to lend a hand in, and the element of growth from Jupiter. So make sure that around that 6:40 mark p.m. on the Pacific time zone anyway, you got sitting down, you're doing some kind of a new moon intention ceremony that involves earth energy, earth elements, and get those wishes written out. There's 10 of them. Mercury, of course, rules communication, so it's a good time for writing, planting the seeds in actual dirt, eating healthy foods that come from the earth. All those are great ways to connect positively with this energy. All right, so it's going to be exciting. I can't wait to hear your comments. You can drop a note about what you're hoping to manifest. I love reading them, and I always respond. So let's get jumping into the cards and seeing where you should be setting those new moon intentions. If this is your first time tuning in, make sure you click on the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to my website as well as this YouTube channel. All of my content goes out onto my website. The written article that I have for this new moon in Virgo, the article for the month of September. I have all the articles out there for October and the eclipses already. So make sure you join my website so you have access to that. I do mail the information out, but it's also available to you on my website as soon as I publish it. So make sure you are a part of the group so that you get that information and can start using it to your benefit. So as I mentioned before, you want to make sure you watch for your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. The rising sign is what you will most notice happening in your life. So definitely listen to that one. The moon, of course, is what we need to feel emotionally connected, what we need to feel safe and secure. So that will be something that you experience on an emotional level as far as a new beginning. And then that sun sign, that's your ego self. That's the self that you only share with your closest friends. They know your wishes and desires, but it's not information that you share with everybody. So you're aware of the new beginning in this way, and your closest friends may be, but may not be as publicly aware as far as the changes that are happening for you. All right, so I draw one card for one sign, and we are getting started with the sign of Aries. Now, if you're a part of my Sip and Stars group, you know we draw a card every month to do manifesting with. And the card that we drew is the Eight of Pentacles. So Aries, this new beginning for you could be about going back to school. You could be getting some kind of a certification. You're definitely doing something where you're digging more into the details, paying very close attention to the details, which of course Mercury in Virgo loves. Now, since Mercury's still retrograde, and this is about the Mercury retrograde, there may be some details, Aries, that you need to go back over very carefully before you launch something, before you submit something. So don't let the details pass you by in your hurry to keep moving, Aries, which I know you love to do. So 8 energy, it's about strength, it's about leadership. It is the infinity symbol, right? So this is a really important new moon for you, and it happens in your 6th house. Of course, that's based on whole house signs, which means that Aries starts at 0 degrees. Yours may not. So depending on where you fall, you might look at the house before or after yours. But there is definitely this opportunity for you to maybe lead others through some kind of a course of study at work. Maybe you're looking for a job as an educator of some kind. If so, that's where you want to set your new moon intentions. I think there's some kind of a surprise as far as your income goes because of the fact that this new beginning speaks in harmony with Uranus in your 2nd house of the money that you make. So let me know how that goes, Aries, but there could be new money and a new job coming your way. Taurus. Taurus, you have the King of Cups. Now, this is either you or this is you interacting with this person. And the King of Cups is somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve. They lead from the heart. They are very loving. They are very compassionate. You'll see this is a water sign even in this picture because the energy of the cups is associated with the water signs. So this is a new beginning where you could be learning to be like the King of Cups and lead from the heart, or you could be calling in this energy and making up a new relationship with somebody who is like the King of Cups. It's not a surprise because for you, Taurus, this is happening in your 5th house of romance. So if you're single, well, this is a wonderful time to be setting intentions to be interacting with somebody who is trustworthy and open-hearted like the King of Cups. Of course, that King energy is a 1, so the new energy of the new moon is amplified for you, and it's a very big new beginning for you as well. If you're not looking for romance, there could be an opportunity to connecting with the King of Cups energy through a hobby. Could be finding something that you truly love and being able to spend some time and energy on your hobbies. This could be related to your children, but whatever this is, it's time to open up your heart and let the new beginnings in so that you can really enjoy this new opportunity. Of course, you've got Jupiter and Uranus in your 1st house, so you're going through some stuff, going through some changes, going through some growth opportunities. Things are surprising you left and right, so be open to the change. Maybe you've been cutting yourself off from love, and the surprise will be that's done and over with, and somebody may enter your life that sweeps you off your feet and takes you totally by surprise. Gemini. You have our lovely Hermit card, which is a major arcana card, and it's the first major arcana card that we are seeing. Number 9 is for endings and closure. Hermit card is a card where you are shining a light for others. And in order to do that, you usually have to go through some sort of introspective time, some kind of isolation, some time spent in meditation, in order to gain the knowledge that you can then shine a light for other people. Now, this energy for you is happening in your 4th house of home and family. So this new beginning for you has something to do with things at home. You could add a new person to your home, you could move home, you could decorate your home, and this is also your physical body home. So there could be, a whole new start, a new healthy start for you as a result of this new moon, and you could be looking to share the knowledge that you've gained about health with other people. That could be a part of your role for shining a light with this card from the Hermit. Now you've got things being shooken up in your 12th house. These are things that rule the subconscious mind. It also could be something that is a surprise to you where your job is concerned, that causes you to move unexpectedly, or where you thought you were going to move changes unexpectedly, but it's a good surprise, right? Jupiter and Uranus in the 12th house could make it a very big surprise because your company changed its mind on what it wanted to do for you. But in the end, this is a good opportunity and you'll end up really enjoying where you live. That 9 to me tells me that what you thought you were going to do as far as the living arrangements is definitely changing and coming to an end. Cancer. More 9 energy. Now this one though is the 9 of Pentacles. And in the 9 of Pentacles, you are doing very well and being rewarded, financially safe and secure. This card comes a lot when I'm working with female entrepreneurs. Shows that they're entering a time of success with money. So congratulations to you, Cancerians out there. Looks like your money is coming in and you're going to be feeling really good about it. If you've had any financial concerns, right? The 9 means you're done with whatever the concerns were. And then the 9 also means that you're reaping the rewards of whatever you've been doing financially as of late. So congratulations to you, Cancerians. This is a great opportunity. The new beginning is happening in your 3rd house. So this is something to do with communication, transportation. Maybe you are getting a new car as a result of a raise that you've gotten. Also could be that you're signing up to take a class. A certification that would help you in your business is absolutely possible for you as well. Now it's your 11th house that's activated with that Uranus and Taurus energy. So there could be a friend that in some way, or a mentor or benefactor, that is having an influence over you. Maybe they're inviting you to teach a course somewhere, for instance, and a result of participating in that leads you to a surprising new beginning. So take advantage of any opportunity that you have to network this week, because what comes out of that networking could have a really beneficial financial benefit to you in particular. Leo. All right, so Leos, you have the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is movement forward, very swiftly moving in a new direction in particular. So you could have some new information that comes in this week, and as a result of that, you are taking off. You could be taking off and traveling. You could be taking off with a new big idea. Wands are things that we feel very passionate about. But there's no holding you back this week. You are definitely off and running in a big way. Now, Leos, for you, this new moon energy in Virgo, that's your second house. So that is the money that you make. There is a wonderful money-making opportunity that is something that you're more aligned with. So you're pretty passionate and you're definitely very excited about what this opportunity is. Now that Uranus energy for you, that happens in your 10th house. That, of course, is your career, it's your status, it's your fame, it's your notoriety. You could be discovered and suddenly be famous, for instance, is how this could show up for you. You could win the lottery and be on the news. You have some kind of fame and fortune coming your way as a result of learning the lessons of Mercury retrograde and going after what you're passionate about. So let me know, Leos, what that ends up being, because that is super exciting. And Virgo. Virgos. Gosh, I think we had the Nine of Swords last time too. And another 9 card. I think this is our third one. So now with the Nine of Swords, it's not a surprise, right? It's an end of being overly critical towards yourself, since this, of course, is a new moon that happens in your first house. And I can tell you from personal experience that us Virgos are very nitpicky and can't stand a hair out of place or color that doesn't match, and our appearance is so very important to us. But it is what it is. You are who you are, where you are in this moment right now, and it's time to end those nitpicky thoughts that you have for yourself, and whatever is weighing you down and causing you some anxiety, you need to let it go. Now, this matters whether it's in your first house and your rising sign, or your moon, or your sun, right? So especially those three, whatever you're hanging on to and fearful about, let it go. Because what Jupiter and Uranus in your 9th house are saying is have faith, have trust, allow yourself this growth opportunity, allow yourself to explore things that are outside of your comfort zone. And when you do, amazing things can happen for you, but not if you stay small and fearful. So break out of your comfort zone, break out of your shell, put an end to this way of thinking, and allow yourself to become this new, bright, shiny, healthy, safe, secure person that you are meant to be. So whatever's been on your mind during the Mercury retrograde, it's time to relax about it and get in the flow and let go of some of those details so that you get some of those nuances, some of those spiritual gifts and guidances to come in as well. So let go a little bit more and watch yourself transform as a part of this new moon. Libra. Libra, with the Four of Cups, there is an opportunity for you to recognize the things that are still good in your life. Typically, when we see the Four of Cups card, we are spending too much time being sorrowful and sad about something that's happened in the past. We can't undo it. We cannot change it. But all of the cups are not knocked over, right? There are still cups that are standing in your life. The milk is not all spilled, right? There is still opportunity for there to be, sustenance. That there are still things emotionally, right? The cups are our emotions that are going well, and you would do better to focus on what's going well and make peace with what hasn't and what is in the past, so that you can move forward in this new beginning. Now, of course, this is a new beginning in your 12th house. 12th house new beginnings are more hidden. It is something that, again, a bit like having faith and trust, energy to listen to your guides is so important right now. So any subconscious blocks that you have, you've got to release them. You got to let go of any kind of sadness that you have and welcome in new beginnings that you want. Now, if you're not working on anything subconscious and you're not disappointed in anything, but you work for a large organization, then as a result of maybe missing out on a job that you really truly wanted, but letting that feeling go and trusting that all things happen for a reason, then you could have a new job that shows up for you, and it could be completely different than anything else you've ever had before. You've got that surprise energy in your 8th house, that growth opportunity in the same house with Jupiter there, and Uranus that is all about death and transformation. So this isn't a time to stay stuck. This isn't a time to stay in people-pleasing mode. This is a time to rebalance and understand that you need to pour as much energy into yourself as you do other people. And when you do, and when you learn that lesson, you won't be disappointed anymore, because you're able to fill your own cup up, not by taking care of other people, but by taking care of yourself. Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, you have the 6 of Swords. And when we get the 6 of Swords, that means that we are moving on from an area that has been disappointing at this point in time. There could be heartbreak, there could be sadness, but when you see the 6 of Swords, it means there are sunnier skies ahead. And we just have to release and let go of the painful thoughts that we've been hanging on to, the guilt, the regret. Now's the time to let it all go and move forward. That 6 energy is, moving on to something that's more joyful and more happy. So that's what's in front of you if you let it in. Now for you, Scorpios, this new opportunity with that Virgo energy is happening in your 11th house. Now the 11th house invites you to join new groups. It invites you to make new friends. So there's this great opportunity to fit in and to belong. You just have to let go of your sensitive feelings just a little bit in order to let that happen. Now what's exciting for you, Scorpios, is the fact that you've got Jupiter and you've got Uranus in your 7th house of serious relationships. So whether it's a love partner, marriage partner, a business partner, it's through the help of other people that this new beginning can happen for you in a surprising way. Maybe you meet somebody via a friend that turns into a serious relationship, or maybe completely out of the blue, a friend tells you that they have feelings for you. But whatever it is, it should be a really exciting week. And just know that everything that's happened in the past up to this point happened for a reason. But what's coming up ahead for you is really exciting. So embrace it. Sagittarius. You have the Knight of Wands. So again, a court card, the number 1. Doubling up the influence of a new beginning for you. And this can be somebody who rushes into your life, Knight of Wands, who's full of passion and energy and is inspiring you in some way and making an offer to you that's something that you feel really passionate about and definitely need to consider. Now, of course, this happens in your 10th house, so this is related to your career. Now, for some of you, the 10th house is Also your status as far as being married or divorced. So maybe some of you are going to have somebody come in, sweep you off your feet and propose unexpectedly. And of course, that would be an exciting, wonderful new beginning that changes your status in some way. But for many of you, this is a new career opportunity, which is just as exciting. So be open to the invitation, Sagittariuses, so that you can grow and expand through this opportunity. Now, for you, of course, with the fact that Uranus and Jupiter are in your 6th house, that again is the energy of the work that you do. So this is all telling a really wonderful story together. Are you going to be open to what's showing up for you? I think you will, and I think you'll benefit financially from it as well. Capricorn. Ooh. Capricorns have the King of Swords. So we have another Knight card, another Court card, and the energy of the One, amplifying the energy of our new beginning. You are either the King of Swords yourself, or you are interacting with this person. Now, this person is somebody who is very logical. They're very thoughtful. They are trustworthy with the information that they're sharing with you. They are a bit straightforward with the information, so you will not be confused by what's being shared with you at this time. But don't shoot the messenger, right? You definitely know what to say if this is you, as far as being the King of Swords. Your mind will be sharp and clear and know what opportunity you need to pursue. So this is a big aha moment for you. And it's happening in your 9th house. This could be you deciding that you are going to pursue something like an MBA, right? You're going to get and pursue some level of higher learning, whether it's formal studies or something just spiritual, right? This is the 9th house. It's ruled by Jupiter. It's about growth and expansion. So you want to do everything you can to take advantage of that energy and that opportunity. With the Jupiter offer and Uranus in your 5th house, this is the house of romance as well. So if you like the stoic, communicative, professorly energy, then that's who you might meet this week out of the blue, and a new romance ensues. Aquarius. Another Court card. Wow, we are apparently meeting a lot of people this week as a result of the new moon. You are meeting the King of Wands. So this is a very strong, very passionate leader that people love to work for because he inspires others in a way that they feel good about themselves, and so they want to work hard for this person. So there could be a new opportunity for you that has something to do with work, and this person is coming in to make an offer of some kind to you this week. Now, it happens in your 8th house. Now, this is money that we receive from other resources outside of just our direct income. So there could be a bonus of some kind that you receive. Maybe it's a raise because of recognition of some kind, but it's transformational, right? The 8th house is the house of transformation. So whatever this is, it is making a big impression on you. Now, this is also the house of our intimate relationships and partnerships. So if you're in a relationship and this King of Wands person is comfortable finally expressing their feelings for you, when they do, it could be life-changing. That's pretty exciting. Of course, that's one energy. Lots of new beginnings for you, Aquarius. And last but not least, we have Pisces with the 3 of Swords energy. So that means, Pisces, there is some healing work to do with this week. And the good news is, when you have a new beginning involving the Three of Swords, whatever this pain is, as difficult as it is, it's creating a new beginning for you. So this is a good sign that the healing is about to begin. And again, whatever happens, happens for a reason. So if this is not something you're currently experiencing, but there is something painful that you go through as a result of this new moon, just know that it's because you're letting go of something that is not meant for you, or it's already finished serving its purpose for you, and it's time to move on to something new. Now, that 3 energy means you really want to make sure you are quiet and you're connected to spirit, because the 3 energy is your guides coming through to help you through whatever this process ends up being for you. Now, this happens in your 7th house. There are some of you who will have some disruption in your marriages or in your business partners this week. And because of it, a new beginning, a new closeness, a new chapter can begin in your relationship. You may come together because of some pain. And because of that, your relationship is strengthened. So stay positive, stay faithful, and be on, the lookout for opportunities to heal. That surprise energy for you happens in your 3rd house. Now, the 3rd house rules transportation. So Pisces, I'm going to give you a little word of caution, which is to take it easy whenever you're driving or traveling this week. Now, keep in mind, you may hate your car. You may get into an accident. You may wreck your car, but not wreck yourself, and then you get rid of the car that you've hated, right? That's a positive spin on something that's not great happening, but as a result of it, you get something you've wanted all along. But again, 3rd house, Uranus, surprises, just be careful. Maybe it's your partner who has a surprise accident, right? Just be aware and cautious of this energy. In a more positive light, in the 3rd house, you may decide to, again, enroll in some course of study that helps you interact with and meet somebody that helps you heal from a broken heart from a relationship that ended in the past. So it's not always what's going on in the present moment, but all of this is leading to you healing, whether that pain is present pain or pain of the past. The good news is, Pisces, there's a big healing opportunity coming up for you, as long as you open your mind and are ready to learn something new. All right, everybody, as usual, it's interesting cards this week, but I really find it fascinating how many of you are interacting, especially with people in leadership roles this week, that help influence those new beginnings for you. If you want more help and to get more specific about you, your chart, and these new beginnings, the link is down below to do work with me, and especially if you want to take advantage of working with me before the eclipse energy, I have a special offer for that as well. So check out the links below for that. If you're not ready to do a full reading with me, book for the Sip and Stars on October 7th, and we'll come together there. A little easier way to get introduced to the world of astrology in a group setting. And even if you don't attend live, you get the recorded version. So I am hoping to connect with you in some way. And please, again, like, comment, share this video. Help me get my messages out there. It's a small and mighty channel, and I appreciate every one of you that helps me and it grow. So I hope you have an amazing week, and do let me know how your new moon wishes and rituals go. We'll talk soon. Thank you.